This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
The 2014 college football season kicked off this past weekend as the UNI football team traveled to Iowa City to face off against in-state rival Iowa at Kinnick Stadium. Both programs have very high expectations for the season, and longtime head coach Mark Farley had the Panthers fired up for the big showdown with the Hawks.
Those letters on that uniform mean something. They represent a lot of things besides just you. They represent toughness, they represent character, and they represent speed. They represent every player that ever played this game here and every person that ever cheered for us in the stands. Don't look at the scoreboard, look in their eyes. That's your job today. You do that job and win your space. Then we'll chant UNI at the end of this day. And let's play.
It was a battle from start to finish, with neither team able to secure a comfortable lead. Both teams scored on their opening possession, but unfortunately a holding penalty called back a UNI touchdown. The Panthers had to settle for a field goal to make the score 7-3 with less than 4 minutes into the game. But the Panthers took the 10-7 lead with 12:16 left in the first half, thanks to a Kevin Vereen Jr. touchdown from Cole Morgan.
You're going to come down here and frickin' battle. And I told our guy, I mean, they push you around at the line of scrimmage if you let them. And then we let them in the first drive. We let them push us around. And then we buckled down and got the speed of the game. And then I thought we had at one point had them tired.
But another big David Johnson play, this time a 60-yard reception, set the Panthers up for another Schmadtke field goal to make it a 14-13 ball game. The Hawks ended the half with a field goal, and Iowa led 17-14 at intermission.
You know, this has became, I think, to us, this has became a football game that we know we can win. We haven't won it yet, but we're in a position now. This is not something that, you know, it's like when you played Iowa, it was like, oh wow, it's Iowa. But now it's more like a football game, and we approach it that way. And I think that's a credit to our university. I think it's a credit to our program that we take the approach that it's like a game that we play day in and day out. And if we can approach this game like that, I think we'll always have a chance instead of trying to it'd be really easy to put Iowa on a pedestal. And right now we've put our program in a position that we can come down here and day in and day out, play in and play out, go head to head at the line of scrimmage. And there's a lot of equality, in my opinion, about our program to this program.
The teams traded touchdowns in the third quarter, and David Johnson struck again with a 70-yard receiving touchdown, helping solidify the fact that he is a versatile threat, one of the best football players to ever suit up for the University of Northern Iowa. Schmadtke stuck in his third field goal of the game early in the fourth quarter to cut Iowa's lead to just 1 point, but the Hawks answered with a touchdown go up 31-23. With a minute to go in the ball game, the Panther offense had an opportunity to drive the field as a touchdown would force overtime. But the Hawks made the stops and the game ended with an 8-point Iowa victory.
Last time we were here, you were kind of thought you let one get away. Now you come down and you get beat, you're mad because you didn't win. You're more mad, it's like if you got beat by somebody in our league, because you know you did it to yourself instead of the other way. So I think that's what's just changed in our mindset of coming down here. It doesn't devastate you because, you know, you did some things just like in any other game that you didn't win. What could you have done differently to win? And you can fix that and move forward.
UNI actually outgained the Hawks in total yardage and averaged an impressive 6.5 yards per play. Sawyer Cole Morgan threw for a career-high 380 yards. David Johnson had a career-high 203 receiving yards on just 5 receptions. And the defense welcomed back its leader, Jake Farley, who spent almost a full year rehabilitating his leg so he could be ready to go for the season opener.
It was amazing because 2 weeks ago, he was off the chart. When we came into camp on August 3rd, I wrote him off for the season because I saw how he was running. And whatever he did and whatever happened between now and that August 2nd was just short of miraculous. And that was his first hit today. When he walked out there today, I had no idea until he has not taken a hit, and he's got 2 weeks of practice since October, and I was very proud of him.
The UNI football team gave the Hawks all they could handle in the season opener, and Panther fans should be excited for what this team can accomplish in 2014. Reporting from Kinnick Stadium for Panther Sports Talk, I'm Eric Braley.